Hello and welcome to the University Support and Success podcast. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. So, before I tell you about what we're going to be covering over the next couple episodes as we release them and record them, etc., I thought I'd give a little introduction to myself. Hello, my name is Andrew Porteous and I am the award-winning life coach from the Hyperlites Community, and I've set up a social enterprise called University Support and Success. So I decided to do a podcast alongside that. My team and I offer support to every student that is on our books. And that sounds very businessy, but it's not. So what we want to do is partner with universities and make sure that students across the UK have the right support mentally, socially, and emotionally. So this came from the fact that over the last decade, 1,243 students have taken their life by suicide, and the current rate is one student takes their life every 4 days. This is horrendous. Sadly, I will admit that I too almost became part of that statistic over my 5 years at university. Now, whilst I'm not a trained medical professional, I am a qualified teacher, qualified coach, and NLP practitioner. So I use all the skills that I've learned over the last couple of years to help students thrive and survive, because at the moment, students aren't surviving. So at the moment, we're looking for investment, but obviously this podcast is to help you, the students. So I will be putting out episodes probably about every 2 weeks. And I'll have guests, I'll have questions from you guys because you can submit your own questions. And it's really exciting. Like, I'm very excited for what I'm planning, what's on the cards, all the different things that are happening. So some of the topics that I want to cover is what life is going to be like after you leave university. Because for me, life was not how I predicted it. I thought, I'll get my degree, I'll go into a job, and I'll be fine for the rest of my life. Evidently, I'm here with you today, started my own business rather than going into a graduate job or a job following my degree. But that's another topic I want to cover, because degrees open so many avenues for you, and not a lot of them are talked about at university. But also, there's so many other topics that aren't covered at university, and my opinion is, if you are paying to attend institutions such as universities, you need to be shown and educated in all possible avenues that you could go down. So starting a business, joining a charity, there's so many options for you as students, but the careers and employability team normally focus on getting you graduate jobs or jobs that will look good on their PR. Now, I am not shaming universities at all for this. It's long-standing, they know what they're doing, they're good at getting what they need to do to keep their business running. Because, hate to break it to you, as well as educators, they are also businesses. And they're actually businesses with quite a bit of income and expenditure. But there's some things that you learn at university that don't get covered. Where to live while you're at university, how to get the best deal, how to get the best insurances, how to get the best utilities. There's so many topics that I'm going to talk to you about over the next few weeks. I've planned the next 25 episodes, mainly because I wanted to plan a year in advance anyway for you guys, because I know university is not a short-lived experience. It is 3, maybe more years. So please enjoy the journey that we have right now. I'm excited for everything that's coming. What I will do as well is pop a disclaimer out. I am not a trained medical professional. I cannot monitor your mental health from a medical standpoint. But what I can do is talk about my experience through university, through mental health struggles, mental health breakthroughs, mental health breakdowns, and I want to add a different voice to your community, because university students kind of only have the source of NUS, their institutions, their lecturers. And most of the lecturers, when they went to uni, probably didn't pay their fees, because back then it was free. So I want to cover loads of topics and also talk about how to live correctly, how to balance your time, how to manage everything that you've got going on. Because whilst everyone thinks students are adults, the adults in society do not see you as such. So we've got to group together. We've got to help each other out. And that is the whole premise of University Support and Success, the podcast, my company, what I do, everything. So if you want to listen along, please do subscribe. This will be available on all other podcast providers as well as YouTube for video. Some of them will be live face-to-face interviews. Some of them will be online via Zoom or other providers are available. But I want to cover everything about student life before, during, and after. So please send in any questions you have, things you're struggling with. It will remain anonymous as usual with me. Everything is confidential. Caveat to that, if it is something that can endanger you or other people around you, I do have a duty of care to report as such. But if it's a general question that you want to throw into me, just do so. The link will be somewhere down below or on the provider's platform. So you can send in either a video message, an audio message, or just a text message. I'm so excited for the things that are coming. I've got so many different things happening and it's exciting. And I want to bring you along with the journey as well. So subscribe, follow, like, share, get this to who you know. And I'm excited for the next at least 25 episodes. So this will take us until probably next year. So March next year, we'll see where we are. I'm so excited and I look forward to connecting with you guys as well. Thank you.